Alicent is married to Viserys, they have loads of babies, putting into question Rhaenyra's legitimacy for the throne.
Yes,
Because I've got 3 sons?
One of which is called Aegon and another of which is called Aemond.
And there's a Daeron that we've not mentioned in season 1, but he does exist apparently.
I have to edit in my own commentary here to get around YouTube's strict new rules against having just reused content in your videos, just remixed video content from other people, that you need to have your own voice in it giving commentary at some point. But yeah, this is the first time that Liv Cooke has remarked upon that Alicent actually has 3 sons in the book. The youngest is Daeron the Daring. Why haven't we seen him yet? Well, he wasn't in the capital at this point in the books. He was off at university. He's off in Old Town squiring for his Hightower cousins. I have made longer full videos about this, linked in the description below. Short version is both George R. R. Martin and Ryan Condal have insisted since season 1 that he exists in the TV show universe. They just haven't introduced him yet. And when the last set of Blacks and Greens teasers came out in March, in interviews then, Ryan Condal doubled down on, reiterated, Daeron exists in the TV universe. We don't think he will appear on screen in Season 2. We think he'll actually appear on screen in Season 3. But in Season 2, they will start mentioning him in dialogue to establish he exists. To gradually work up to that, because if they just go, oh, by the way, here's this other son, and have a guy walk out of the door, that'd be weird. But like how with the Tyrells in Season 1, they gradually mention there are other Tyrells, there's a sister, there's a grandmother, that you work up mentioning them in dialogue. And from script archives, I'm pretty sure how they're going to do it is pretty straightforward. That someone visited the Writers Guild script archives and found a lot of deleted lines from Season 1, many of which might never have been filmed, but they were in the scripts at some point. And it turned out there was a deleted short exchange in Episode 7 that would have established in dialogue that Daeron exists, and I guess they just trimmed it for concision. But at Laena's funeral in Episode 7, when Otto shows up because he's Hand of the King again, he hasn't seen Alicent in probably 10 years, or at least a really long time unless she visited Old Town, that Alicent's children haven't seen their grandfather in years, and because he just came from Old Town, Aemond asks his grandfather, hey, how's my little brother Daeron doing? And this is just exposition. Oh, he does as well as any young squire would. And that's it. Logical extension of what is happening in Season 2, we know that Alicent's brother Gwaine is coming from Old Town. And we've seen him interacting with King's Landing characters, and you've seen him in the trailers. We know he's there. And doing stuff that he did briefly appear in Season 1, played by a stuntman at the tourney, establishing that Alicent has a brother. But in Season 2, he's played by Freddie Fox after the time skip. It's simply another cut-and-paste example of relative just came from Old Town, who they haven't seen in a couple of years. Aemond will probably ask him at the Small Council as soon as he comes in front of Alicent, have now adult Aemond ask, oh, hi, Uncle Gwaine. How is my younger brother Daeron doing in Old Town? It'll probably be very straightforward like that when Gwaine comes, he will mention Daeron, is what I think is going to happen.